Undercover better sit low. The product base better drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. Alexo, crypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. What you know about juice? Making the moves, data flow casual, breaking the news. Revenue proof, a building portfolios taking well over exceptional gain. I'm trapping this game, so participation ain't a hard knock. I put in the work so you got knowledge. You ain't drawing with luck when you following us. The result is a pants full of fat pockets. Bada bang, that's an otter gang with an auto flame. With a lot of hate, get about the lane, ain't about the trade. Have another trade, get another play. They playing guys so pretentious. Drapes in these waters forbidden. Well indeed, that's a felony. Don't look at me for the TRB. Have you heard of TRB? I don't know. Undercover better sit low. The product base better drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. Alexo, crypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. Alexo, crypto, undercover better sit low. The product base better drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. Alexo, crypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto.
Who is your daddy? And what does he do? Whoa, I got my ears lowered. Whoa. I got a dump on the hair and Bitcoin's flying. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. You got to have some self-respect, right? At the end of the day, you got to get that haircut, okay? You got to get the haircut. But you also got to look presentable for the Otter gang. You know, an Otter's got to get a little haircut every now and then. You guys are utterly fantastic. What's going on, guys? Good to see you guys here. All set in the chat. Seymour Liddy and Yorm Besser, you guys showing up, man, early. It's like you're punctual. I appreciate that. I appreciate the punctuality, okay? Alexandra G. Alex Whiff Cut. Yeah. Oh, man. When rate cuts. That's the one, Mark Dutch. Let's go. Says Nick Musgrave. Amy Lives Crypto. Great talk yesterday on Billy Goat Tales. You know, we love Amy Lives Crypto. Food Forest. What's going on? Good to see you, Zep. Zep zippity doop dop boop bop. Merp 90. What's going on? Merp. Merp. I like saying merp. Luke Zaldana, man. You sure you didn't get Yellow Wolf to rap this song? Jeanette, what's going on? Good morning, afternoon now. Good to see you, Jeanette. What's going on? Crypto Wanderer, what's going on? Good to see you. Rockinos. We rocking it out, man. We got the coffee. God, it looks like my ears dropped about at least 2 inches. What's going on, Lloyd, Rogers, Spencer? Good to see you. Oh, man. So many absolute great people in here. Maybe a Band-Aid. What's going on? Good to see you. Evening. Bullish Bradley, that head can still be saved. Oh, man, we get the lawnmower out, eh? Styling, profiling, man. Good to see you guys. How we all doing? How we all doing, guys? Let me know in the chat. They were just talking about this on Sin City Crypto. If you had to hold one token to rule them all to the end of the bull run, 2025, we hope, which one would it be? Let me know in the chat, guys. What is your one true, dear, beautiful, beautiful token that you guys do hold? Okay, I would love to know. I would love to know. Wick's wife, what's going on? Your investor. He says gummy. Who's your daddy and what does he do? I see Near. I hope it's Zill nonstop. Thank you. Dave Digital in the chat. What's going on, Dave, man? I see you getting your sweat on. Dave Digital, the man, the myth, the legend, Mr. Digital himself. I think you may be in the theme song. You may be in the theme song, okay? You may be in the theme song. I don't know. This kitty guy's on tilt, okay? All he needed was inflation data to come out positive, right? That's all I got to say, right? Is that inflation data. Now, everybody's bullish on these meme coins. What are they looking for? How's it going to, how's it going to transpire? Now, we know we're all goats here, right? We're all the greatest of all time. Now, I wanted to depict what is your guys' risk tolerance, okay? Risk tolerance. On a 0 to 10, 10 being I risk it all, baby, to a 1 being I buy Bitcoin and the S&P 500, and that's it. Where are you on that risk curve? Are you degenerate like some people, or are you are you like this guy, man? Ooh-wee. This is your investor right here. He'd be like, he'd be doing the scene in The Lion King. Scar, help me up, man. Help me up, Scar. He's been there for Mufasa. He's holding on. But he's built for power. Arnold Schwarzenegger. Who is your daddy? And what does he do? Guys, we've had a pump. It's been incredible, okay? It's been incredible. All it took was a little bit of inflation data, okay? The meme coin holders be like this with their beautiful, That is the 3B. What is it called? Oh, my God. Bugatti. They got their Bugatti in their little crack house. What a pump. What a pump. What a pump. Bounce off of VWAP this morning. Okay? Bounce off of VWAP this morning. Let's go over the day. I'm going to show you guys my little scalp chart here. You guys probably think I'm nuts. This is my main screen when I am trading in the morning, okay? My main screen. The main vein. We got the perfect bounce this morning off VWAP, okay? So you know me. I'm getting up 7 a.m. to do my morning video for you guys. I'm up and at 'em, looking at the charts. 6:30, And we get this perfect little rejection. Okay, perfect little rejection. The white line is the VWAP, volume weighted average price. Now, The other ones are standard deviations off of the VWAP. You don't got to know what that is. Nonetheless, this was the entry this morning. I saw some of you guys take this bounce off the VWAP this morning. Bravo. That's fine wine. That's some gangsta shit, man. I love seeing you guys win, man. I love seeing you guys win. And if you're new here and you want to win with us, I mean, come over to the Discord, okay? Discord, the best Discord, okay? Not only did Kyle give you the setup, but we gave you the setup in the morning update video. I've even opened up my chat. I told you guys I would be participating in conversations with you guys now. I'm making this a little bit more accessible, okay? I'm opening up the doors. But I also said, if anyone gets stupid with this, I'll turn it off. Okay, so I have threatened you as well. But we're looking for that VWAP bounce incoming at 740. Okay, called it right here. VWAP bounce incoming. Okay, 740. You guys can do the math. This is at 730. Boom, bounce. Off we go. Okay. You could have taken it. You didn't have to take it. It was there. And then we got the data. Okay, now I always stress to not trade during the inflation data, during the economic calendar dates, right? Because it's very risky, right? It's very risky. But nonetheless, we got the data, and it's golden. 3.4%, expected 3.5%, 3.6%, expected 3.7%. So we came under, okay? We came under, which is good, So we got the hump day catalyst, which has pushed Bitcoin into the nether regions, okay? Now on the live, we were looking at the inverse head and shoulders within the inverse head and shoulders, okay? What do I mean by that? We were looking at this. I'm going to go back to my other screen because it's easier to navigate. And we ain't be scalping on the 4-hour, okay? So we're looking at this. We got our inverse, head and shoulder. Everybody's pointing it out. Everybody's brother, sister, mother, grandmother, right? But over here, we had another one, okay? Look at this little one. Whoo! Little cheeky inverse head and shoulders within the head and shoulders. Pretty cool, eh? Pretty cool. And if you get a little bit of a creative side here, I'm not trying to do any measured moves, but we're pretty much there, okay? Pretty much there. And Kyle has let you guys know that there is a good sell wall up here. And we're aware of this level as well because of the golden pocket and this order block above us, okay? So we've gotten the pump. Yesterday was I think yesterday was probably the saddest stream I've ever done. It just seemed like everything was dying, right? It seemed like everything was going to crash, boom, bang. Who felt pretty depressed yesterday with the state of the market? Put a 1 in the chat. Let me know. Because I think it was pretty ugly. I mean, everything was rolling over. Everything, it wasn't looking good. What's going on, Melissa? Good to see you. Hey, Melissa, did you watch the vlog update video on the basement? We're done. We've uploaded it. Did you guys enjoy the update video? I think you guys did. I think you guys enjoyed that. I'm more depressed today because I missed the move. You haven't missed anything. You are still in the right spot. It's only a 7% move. Okay? There's lots more to go. The hidden bull div on the 4-hour. Yeah. Okay. I love the carpenter content. Thanks for being here nonstop. Number go up. You can see that continuation coming into the market. So we're very much aware of that. Now, guys, we're going to go over your favorite altcoins. Chuck them down below. Chuck them down below in the chat. Make sure you you share some good altcoins because we want to be looking at stuff that's going to benefit others, okay? That's going to benefit others. That's very important. Is Nick Musgrave in the chat tonight? I don't like asking him every time, but I'm going to ask him again. I appreciate you, brother. I appreciate you. So the Otter Gang is growing. We are growers, not showers. We don't need to talk smack. We're traders helping traders. We're a group of people helping each other, trying to make money out of these markets. That's where we're at, right? We got this 3-day. Guys, look at the 3-day. We've been anticipating this 3-day crossover for a long time, guys. For a long time, haven't we? Haven't we? We've all been prepared. 3-day crossover, ramping. Boom, baby. Green dot hasn't printed yet. That will confirm all the way till Saturday. So we're going to need something for the next couple of days, right? Nonetheless, this looks bullish as fuck, okay? It's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day. Let's look at the 2-day. We got that continuation, inverse head and shoulders here. Green dot confirmed. So we'll know by tomorrow on this 2-day. Look at this 2-day candle, baby. Whew. All right. Are we above the high here? The high here is, I can't read it. The high here is 65,540. This one is that correct? Am I wrong? We have broken the high here, so we have come above it. Wow. This is great. This is the good news, guys. This is good news. So you can see that we are making higher highs, continuation upwards, right? Good news. Now we were talking about this push and where the resistance resides, okay? So when looking at this, we can simply pull our volume profile tool across. And we can see that we have now gotten above the point of control, which means we're most likely to come up to the value area high, okay? However, you can see right here around 67,000, like literally, we do have a golden pocket, Fibonacci, okay, that we are aware of, right? But where does liquidity lie, right? Where does liquidity lie when we're looking at this, right? So that's also something I also like to look at. So we're coming up to this soft order block here, but the high order block and the liquidity is above us, all the way at the top, okay? Yes, you have this big order block within here, but we can narrow this down a little bit better, noting that we first have to get above this volume node around 67,000, okay? That's going to be the one, okay? Guys, I don't see enough altcoins in the chat for me to go over. If you guys don't mind throwing those in there, that would be great, and I'd greatly appreciate it. Mark Dutch says, I loved the basement renovation update, but why do you show us only before and after pics when it comes to that baby stuff? You know I love the process. Oh, Mark. Because she's my wife, okay? She's my wife. Sharing is not caring in that department. So you can see that we are building up some momentum. Now, delta positive liquidity on chart prime. Okay, so this is a liquidity zone that we are coming up into. And when we come up into delta positive, it typically means that we have continuation. So rejection, continuation. Not rejection and down. If this was delta negative, that would mean we would continue to push down. So to me, this means coming up into this area, a little bit of a rejection before heading onwards and upwards. Where would that level look to be, right? Where would it look to be? Well, if I'm pulling this area within here, it would be at the point of control. Isolating price here. So this is going to be a very key area that I'm looking for a bounce. Okay, so I'm going to mark this out. And this will be my new NPOC of my lower range that I'm aware of, okay? 63,930, right near 64K. Okay, so that's going to be initially where I'm looking for a possible bounce. Now, where else can we be looking, right? So if we're going to get a positive bounce on this, we're going to look at a 382 bounce. So for me, going into our 5 hour, we're going to have to wait until we stop here, but we're going to pull a fib from the swing low. And you can do this once we cool down here, guys. Okay, so right now where we're at, the 382 is actually perfectly in line with our naked point of control. Okay, so this is something I'm looking at for continuation. Okay, for continuation, right? We get this big pop, everybody bullish, bullish, bullish. We look for that retest and continuation. So we have some new levels on here to make sure that we are prepared. Okay, thank you so much, Nick. I appreciate you, bro, for pinning the messages and keeping us updated here. So that's where we're looking for the continuation. So the daily, pushing over, momentum wave pushing to the upside. Very overextended on the VWAP. Look for that to cool off. Same with the 12-hour. Ramping momentum to the upside. Money is finally coming back in. Very positive sign for market cipher, okay? 12-hour candle. I mean, you can't. Sexy. So you're getting a big ramp, push to the upside, okay? So for me right now, I'm looking at this fair value gap here for a target for this move. I'm looking somewhere around here. That would be cool. Right? You got that fair value gap. First rejection off of here. So something like this, guys, that's what I'm looking for, is something like this, where you get that continuation, maybe, and we'll see where we get to from here. But a lot of things are back in business, okay? A lot of things are making higher highs, getting that trend reversal, looking good overall. Amy with baby must be honored by fellow otters. Yeah. Now, she loves you guys. She thinks we're a bunch of madmen and women who talk about, you know, horoscopes for men and women. Where would you put the stop loss if I was taking it? That's a great question. So, depending on your risk, if this is a swing trade and you're looking for this to come, if we come back down, I would definitely put it just below the high here, right? Coming across. Let's take a look, actually. Let's take a look. Where does volume subside a bit? Okay, so you got volume pretty thick in here. So you're looking around 63,500. You can see how volume, you lose some of it in here. So if you're falling through here, right, you're definitely looking to protect yourself around 63,500. Okay, for a swing trade if you come back and retest, okay? This is just hypothetical, though. We want to wait till the price comes within this area to look for a reaction on price where we can take advantage of the price action and divergences and money flow. We want to calculate all that kind of stuff when price gets into those key areas. That's why I always give you guys the key areas and where I'm looking. And if they get to those areas, we look for those reactions of prices, right? We can get rid of this now. I like getting rid of things that are below us. But look, we got that reaction of price within this order block yesterday, pushed up. Okay, we were looking for a retest if we came back down this morning. We got the bounce off the VWAP, pushed onwards and upwards. Okay, so very nice move. But I always give the area in confluence with where we're looking for that price to have a reaction. And when we have that reaction, then we can make a more informed decision if we're getting the things that we like to see on the shorter term time frames. Going over the 4 hour. So the 4 hour momentum is getting hella strong. Okay, so for me, coming into a sell wall is not that much of an issue. With something like this, the most pain that they're going to cause is continuing upwards, right? Because people don't have anywhere for price to retrace from and continue to look for a long, right? So they're kind of leaving people in the dust, right? So what we want to see is some sort of flag and continuation, right? That's what we should be expecting, especially now that we're above this naked point of control. You can expect these areas within here to act as support now, right? Because this is such a heavy volume area, price is typically going to hold this as a shelf of volume, right? So you can see this. This is going to act as a big ledge for price to be held upon as well, okay? If we fall back down, then we're oscillating within here. Right now, our big challenge is to get above this one here, which is at 67.50, okay? Hotto Crypto, what's going on? Good to see you. BC Port Club, what's going on? Port Corp. What's going on, man? Good to see you. Blackie Chan in the chat, man. Good to see you. Lloyd Roger, good to see you. L Jones, what's going on? Good to see you as well. E.I. Jalapeno, what's going on? He says bonk, 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 bonk. Clay the Great, good to see you. Much love to every single one of you guys. Hope you're doing well. So, immediate future Bitcoin. Don't chase price. That's the number one rule, right? Don't chase price. Because it's going to come back and grab you. It's going to come back and grab you. If we look at this run on the 3-minute, it doesn't look very much like this, okay? It doesn't look like this. This is just continuation. Push, 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 right? Looking at the 3-minute, there's a very clear stag, push, retrace, push, retrace, push, retrace, right? So you can see it started here. Not easy to hold a trade like this, okay? And eventually, in my opinion, they fake you out, right? They fake you out. So we're pushing right now, but eventually they're going to come back and grab you because they don't want to let the people who got long late make that much money, okay? It's just typically what I see. If you're getting long within this area, make sure you pay yourself early, okay? Make sure you're paying yourself if you're chasing it, okay? What's going on, Rules Crypto? We have an alt list, but if we do get to it at the end, I will do dot for you, no problem, my friend. So what do we do for now? We wait and be patient, okay? My key levels, as per usual, here we go. You can see them on the side. We got 65,000 acting as, psychological. We've tapped on this key level of resistance right now, and then we have our big sell wall above us, okay, that we are looking for a rejection from. Now we can shrink this a little bit. Let's kind of isolate the price now that we're up here. It was kind of just a freestyle box drawing. So let's go like this. Let's turn on our liquidity box. And let's see if we have those levels as well. Let that load. Let's pull this down to here. Okay. I like this. We'll change that to red. We'll get rid of this order block because we're not there yet. Let's zoom out a little bit. Maybe it'll populate a bit better on the chart so that we have Trap Money. Benny says, thanks, Alex. Thank you, bro, for being here, man. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. We're not getting any population here. So let's turn this up a little bit. Liquidity zones, max zones. Let's turn it up to 8. Let's see if we get them now. Just trying to see. Okay, so that's where it's at now. Okay. Sometimes you got to have a play. So that works out with the top of that range there. That's very good. So I can turn that off. Now, make sure you guys are adding these to your key levels here. Now, this is going to help you guys look for support and resistance, but not only that, it's matched up with volume, right? So you're going to look for those reactions at price at these levels where price can bounce up and down and within them, and you can take advantage of that price action. You can also use them as take profits. You can also use them as stop losses, right? Depending on how you're looking to trade, right? It's all beneficial to everybody. By using these basic principles, you can give yourself a little bit of an edge when it comes to short-term price action. You can see how well they work. It's very clear. Look at These were drawn out before price moved up here. You had to stall out here. You had to stall out here, right? Possible short opportunity. You're having a stall out here, right? You can see how these levels work, right? So it's very important to keep your eye on the prize and make sure you're looking for that. But right now, look at that naked point of control, that key area coinciding with this area here. So that's where I'm looking for the return of price and the continuation onwards and upwards, okay? Let's go over to your altcoins. Guys, thank you for being here, smashing those like buttons, supporting the channel. You could be anywhere, but you're here with me. I greatly appreciate your support. Thank you for being here.
On the come up, better sit low. The product base, but it drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. Alexo, crypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. What you know about juice? Making the moves that'll blow casual, breaking the news. Revenue proof, a building portfolios, taking well over exceptional pain. I'm trapping this so participation ain't a hard knock. I put in the work so you got knowledge. You ain't drawing with luck when you following us. The result is a pan full of fat pockets. Bada bang, that's an otter gang with an auto flame. With a lot of hate, get above the lane, ain't about the trade. Have another trade, get another play. They playing God so pretentious. Grapes in these waters forbidden. Well indeed, that's a felony. Don't look at me for the TRB. On the come up, better sit low. The product base, but it drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. Alexo, crypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. Alexo, crypto. On the come up, better sit low. The product base, but it drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. Alexo, crypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto.
All right. Stay true to the digital. Don't look at me for the TRB. Let's go. All right. So, Solana, Bobana, the FIFA, Fana, boom. BC Port Corp, who made your music? Yeah, I can give you that link. Shoot me a message, man. Piper used it too. Great guy. Kid Mental, his name is. He does like a whole bunch of stuff, man. He's good to work with. I think he's cheap too. I don't know. Elo Brown gifted it to me, but I don't think you have to spend a lot to get a lot. You know what I mean? So I'm sure he could throw something together for you as well. But hit me up and I can hook you up with him. But looking at Solana, inverse head and shoulders, same kind of deal, man. Looking good. Solana was looking a lot better than a lot of other altcoins yesterday. Okay, so a lot of altcoins are down here versus Solana, which is flagging out, right? You can see the simple flagging out here on Solana, eventually waiting to break out. We had our trend line that we established yesterday. We can see that we are getting momentum coming to the upside, anchor trigger wave, okay? Nice little momentum pushing up here, and clearly we've gotten the move. Now we're going to go over everything today, but we're just going to kind of like pump the brakes a little bit because we don't want to chase price, right? Was on DGEM mode all night. What's going on? Awareness. Good to see you, bro. Good to see you. But yeah, we definitely want to have level-headed, right? Emotional intelligence is vital when coming to trading, okay? Emotional intelligence, having some self-awareness and knowing, right now is probably not a good chance to just go and press buy, okay? Things are pumping. It's exciting. It's good. But that's called greed, okay? That's called greed, right? So right now it's like let's be patient. We're coming up to a sell wall right now. What would be ideal? Okay, maybe a retest 382. Yeah, I think so. So seeing the momentum here, let's go into the 1 hour. We can see how this transpired, you know, a little curling up and a pop, lock and drop it. So for me right now, I go from swing low to swing high. 382 bounce puts us right back on the top of this lower area here. Okay, so we are in the sell wall. Okay, we can narrow that down. We can put this one as green, and we can really isolate price this way, where we're looking for price to come back and retest $150, let's call it. Okay, easy enough, 150, nice psychological number. Okay, what does Solana need to do in comparison to Bitcoin? Okay, we'll go back over to Bitcoin. In comparison to Bitcoin, things need to do what? We just talked about this. They need to make a higher high coming out of this, okay? So we just talked about this, where we have now gotten above this high here, okay? So we have created a higher low and a higher high now. Great. Next stop, this puppy, 67,000, right? But we have changed structure after this. We have now broken structure across, so we can look for this one to run, return, and this is going to be a higher low, wherever it comes within this area. So we're looking for similar things on all the altcoins, okay? Off near crypto with the $25 California, Canadian, let's go. Much love off near crypto. Can you please look at Gucci? Is that like Gucci, but Gucci chart and tell me what you think? It's a luxury meme coin on Solana. Of course, Gucci is luxury on Solana. That has been launched by Crypto Bloods community. Thank you. Well, it looks like we're going to go deep dive the Gucci for our friend. I can't. Ticker. Does it have a chart? Or do I have to go? Do I have to go on? Do I have to go on CoinMarketCap or something for this? You got to let me know, man. Gucci. Gucci on DEX screener. Okay, so we're looking. I mean, the luxury Gucci coin. I think this is it. I think. I mean, it's not the good Gucci. It's just up right now, man. It's the Gucci's green. Okay, that's a bit better. Okay, we're looking at Solana's Gucci right now, guys. I don't know how we got here, but we're here. Okay. Otter Gang may or may not like Gucci, depending on who you're talking to. But here's some Gucci for you. So up and to the right, my friend. Obviously, we've had a pump today, so it's looking good, right? Volume coming in, pushing up. Darth Maul candle. I would look for continuation, right? Drawing out your trend line, tracking this momentum to the upside, right? And until this breaks, I would be looking to long this, and that's about it, right? You can see it had some bottoming out here. So the push up, yeah. So tracking momentum like this, see, like if you're tracking momentum here, you would have known when to get in and when to get out, right? So very nice move right now at 2.2 cents almost. Okay, so I would look for a return back to, after a pump like this, yeah, right around that psychological 2 cent mark. Okay, that's what, if I was going to limit buy into this, it's either there or you're retesting highs, right? You're retesting here or you're retesting here. So if you want exposure to Coochie, you go to 2 cents, 002. It's not even 2 cents, 002. But 0015, that would be my ideal place where I'd be looking for any Coochie, okay? Mrs. Otter is probably listening to me right now and going, what the fuck is he talking about? Mrs. Otter, would you buy Coochie? She said no. Thank you, Off Near Crypto, for supporting the channel and providing a good laugh, right? All I heard was, no. Oh, no problem, bro, man. I appreciate you, and I appreciate your support, bro. Look at that. You super chat. You got Alex O looking at Coochie. Have you seen my Made in Vagina shirt for my child yet? Anyways, got to behave ourselves, okay? Back to Solana, okay? Bullish momentum to the upside, looking good, okay? I have a Made in Vagina baby shirt I bought for my child due in September. I'm a child at heart, okay? It's got the barcodes and everything. So, nice move up here from Solana. We have our sell wall that we need to get above. Where is our macro golden pocket? That's what I really want to know. Okay, so we're going to pull from swing high to swing low. Okay. Woo, look at that. So not only is it our very key level of resistance, okay, because you can see it matching up with previous support from before, but this 167 is our macro golden pocket, which is going to act as tremendous resistance, okay? Very nice ascending triangle that we have here on Solana, so you can see this. Solana loves this. Solana's like dream pattern is this, okay? You look everywhere, you see it, okay? You look everywhere, you see it. Okay? Even the whole bear market. You see it. Can you see it? Tell me you can see it. Okay? Solana loves this. Okay? Let's go up to here. So what are we doing again? Coiling, baby. Coiling. Coiling up. Coiling up for that big move. Probably get rejected off the top here. Come back down. Retest that area that we just talked about. And continue to the upside. Okay? Zooming in. You got your key level of resistance. We're coming up to that key level right here. Let's see if we can flip this to support. If not, you're coming back down to our buy zone of the retest right around $1.50 or 150. Pardon my English. If Solana was $1.50, I don't know if I'd buy any because it'd probably be dead. Okay? Let's go over to Avalanche. So now we're into like what the actual weak, quote unquote, weak altcoins look like, right? Because they got this stiletto pattern, right? This kind of stiletto shoe, right? Where you're really needing to put in some work, right? You're really needing to get above this high here. You're in this downtrend. you need to see structure being formed on the way up, okay? Structure to be formed on the way up. No does know. No does know. He said up, up, and away yesterday on the vlog. Did he not? Up, 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 he said. It happened. It's kind of eerie. Like some of his calls have actually like banged, which is not financial advice. None of this is. But you can see getting above these highs here, that's a good start for Avalanche. Okay, so what I want to find for you guys today is key areas where we could look for retests and possible opportunities. Okay, so here, I'm looking here, and I'm looking for it to get above here. We're isolating price together, right? By doing this, we're giving ourselves an opportunity to try. Okay, we're looking for that 382 like we just talked about with Solana. Look at that. Matching up here, 382.5 volume node right here. Okay, so for me, this is what you're looking for on AVAX. Okay, you're looking for this area here around $33 for a continuation bounce. Okay, targeting to get above this high here. Stop loss nice and tight below your golden pocket. Okay, and that's what I'd be looking for. We can start screenshotting these. I think I'm going to do so and share them in the Discord. Okay, I think I'm going to start doing that with all the TA that we do, and then I'll just post them in the Discord where we are looking for possible long opportunities. I think that'll be good, right? If we just share them in the Discord as well. Yeah, that'll do. Because by doing that, then if you miss it, you can always check my TA section and get kind of caught up, and then doing your own due diligence. Obviously, that's what you're supposed to be doing. But we can start saving these ideas, what we're looking for, right? So we're looking generally for a bull flag continuation, right? That's what we're looking for across the whole crypto world right now. Bitcoin flying up, right? So we're looking for that bull flag continuation push to the upside. We're coming into key levels of resistance right now, getting pushed back down. Okay, big push up. So we're looking for a little bit of a retracement and continuation. Now we're going to try and target where we can look for that continuation on all the altcoins and all the things that have clearly pumped today, right? You haven't missed the move, because if you think you've missed the move when we're all the way down here, this was a 6% move. There's no missing moves. You've missed the move when it's 2025 and you forgot to buy down here, okay? But we'll be adding these to Discord. Now going to Super. Whew. I guess we had a Super plan a long, long time ago. I do remember. So we're looking for the breakout on Super a long time ago. We kind of got it and then got rejected. So looking at Super here, let's erase some of the TA. We got a lot of horizontals here, so let's get rid of them all. I like doing this sometimes. I do this at least once a stream so you guys can see how I would set up my chart, okay? So looking at this, what do we got to mark out? We got to mark out our high. We got to mark out our key level of support. Numero uno, right? You see that? Right? You see that? We got our high, right? We got our key level of support that we lost and fell down into this area within here, right? You see that? That's what we start with. Then what do? We pull volume across. We isolate price as best as we can. Okay? Here's the big dirty volume. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, do you see why I put those there? This one should be lower. This one should be here. Okay? This is where volume jots out. Okay? Volume jots out. Volume begins to jot out here. You see how it ramps? And then this one is very different in comparison to this one. There's a big difference between this one and this one. Correct? Correct. There's a big difference between this one and this one. Correct? Correct. Okay? Same with this one in comparison. So this is where price is going to stop and have a reaction, okay, in my opinion. That's how I like to trade it. So we've done that. We've isolated price. Now, if these horizontal lines can be adjusted a little bit up or down to match with support and resistance, with key levels, right? We'll do so. Like this one here, maybe we can bring it up just a tad because we got some closes up here. Okay? So now, what do we see on this chart? I see a double bottom continuation. Okay? I see this trend line here. Holding on for dear life, right? I see the breakout of this downtrend here. Right? 12-hour, green dot, VWAP, crossover to the upside. Money still in the red trying to cross over, but I can see a progression on money as well, okay? Good sign. It's a good sign. Bottoming structure, lots of wicks to the downside suggesting buyers are coming in. Now going into here. Maybe we haven't broken this downtrend. Look at this. Oof, just barely. Okay? Just barely. Coming up to a key level that we've marked out, right? Key level, let's see if it can hold it as support. Continue to push up, right? So we want to see it hold this key level. Now that I'm looking at this area here, I can see another key level. I'm going to bring this up to here just to hold price within this area. Look at all the closes we have within this area. That's going to be a better level of support. 4-hour, money coming out, but still on the zero line. Momentum wave pushing to the upside. Let's go to the 1-hour. Fibonacci, from start of the move all the way up to where we're at now. 382.5 area, retest bounce level, okay? Now I'm going to move that back down to here. Why am I going to move that back down to here? Because we have more confluence down here, right? More confluence down here. So to me, this is where I'm looking for it to come back up to. We have take profit 1, take profit 2. This is going to come just underneath here, tight stop loss, okay? Toit stop loss. Because if you lose this, you're coming all the way back down to this trend line. Okay? You don't need to be too risque, okay? Like Mark Dutch, risque. Is that how they say it in Deutschland? Play the Great says, anyone interested, I'd highly suggest Shrap, which is shrapnel. Pretty awesome. Yeah, I think we do have Crimson who posts in their friends chat here. So we do have, if you do have your own channel, I do believe, yeah, Crimson here, he shares out his gaming channel. He plays Shrapnel, I believe. But yeah, if you ever want to share out any of the stuff you're doing, Crimson uses it. Okay, blockchain, you know, all you guys can use it. It's for you guys to shill your stuff. We have that in the Discord as well because we don't want people to feel like they can't shill stuff. They can. Just do it appropriately, right? Because we're here mostly to make money off of crypto and trading. So I'd be looking for this area to come back. You clearly have options, okay? If you can come back to this area and bounce as well. You have this as resistance, okay? So if you hold 97.5 cents, great. Look for a long continuation from there, right? If you come up to 102, depending on how high you get up here, you could be looking for this to bounce and continue off of here. Rejection from here, bounce off of here, right? Do your TA, but this is what we'd be looking for in the near term for super, okay? Let's go over to Injective, my baby Injective. Are you gonna make it? You're gonna make it, Mr. Injective. I was looking for a long the other day. Looking sexy, bro. I don't know, man. Kyle's in the chat, man. My fellow Canadian neighbor. Have you guys seen this guy before? Let's get some Kyles in the chat. What is the Kyle emoji? What is the investor share emoji? I think it should just be money bags, baby. Money bags, baby. Let's see those money bags. Investor share. Kyle in the chat. Let's see those money bags for Kyle. My man. Otter Gang loves you. You know that. You know that. Mr. Kyle himself. The man, the myth, the legend. Out of the kindness out of his heart, he's just been helping you guys make money, just like we try to do here as well. With all the setups, with all the kindness. We love you, Kyle, man. We love you here. 2.55 subs, man. You were at 1,400 last week. Look at you, man. I love seeing you win, bro. You fucking deserve it. I don't swear that much, but man, good job, bro. Good job, bro. And your videos are getting better. You're a legend, man.
It's time to rise up.
Caw-caw!
Like a phoenix from the fire. Every day I'm going higher. And we'll ride it all the way.
I don't know if I'm gonna get copywritten.
It's time
I got
to
the actual.
rise
Look at
up.
that.
You don't know, it's the hedge to inflation, the crazy sweep on the nation. No baby, every black shade and created the same, but the learning curve feels like a bullet to the brain. Let me enlighten you, let me enlighten you. React to the max that would turn to a fire. When you're down on your knees from the USD, we'll see you on the other side with the BTC. It's time to rise up, like a phoenix from the fire. Every day we're going higher. Jungle, baby, you're gonna die! Protect yourself at all times! Learn to read between the lines! Educate your mind! Protect yourself at all times! It's time to rise up! Like a phoenix from the fire! Every day we're going higher! And we'll ride it all the way! We're gonna rise up! Like a phoenix from the fire!
Good job, Kyle. Yeah, thank you, Kyle, for being a part of the gang, man. You Otter Gang, Kyle. Much love to you, bro. Thank you for being part of the crew. BC Port Club, my man. Thank you for the $5 super chat. Love the channel. You give hope to the blue collar workers like me. I mean, I was a carpenter, man. I swung a hammer for 13 years. Love when you beatbox. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Throw it down. Ship it up. Old school. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. When the night boom, boom, has gone boom, 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 and the lamp's gone boom, boom, and boom, boom, boom. It's only like we'll see boom, boom, boom. No, I won't be afraid. No, I won't be afraid. Just as long as we got the Otter Gang beside me. Go check out BC Port Corp. Thank you for the super chat, my man. Let's go into Injective. Look at Injective, man. The buy level is key. All right, the buy level was key. Looking at this. Hola, what's going on? In and out crypto. Rocco, good to see you, bro. Hope you're having a wonderful day, man. Bitcoin flying, man. Bitcoin flying. Mr. Rocco. Amica mia, man. My brother. Hope you're doing well. So, will this be the day that Injective breaks the downtrend, okay? Lower lows, higher highs, continuation, buy level, given in advance, okay? So, what do I need to see here? I need to see money coming back up, right? So for me right now, Injective looking strong, okay? Want to see it flip this downwards trend line, pop onwards and upwards, okay? Short-term time frames. Let's go and look at this range, okay? I haven't really looked at this range too objectively lately. So we got a big sell wall here, or a big volume wall here. I don't know why this should be red. I typically keep this red. We have that there, and then we have this here. Okay, so coming back into this key level here, you can see that we do have big support within it. Okay, big support within it, looking for this to hold. Okay, so retest of this happy trend line, that would be ideal. Okay, looking for this one to continue onwards and upwards. 382, 78, yeah, 382 bounce. So we had our buy level. That was very, very nice. But right now you can see that things aren't cooling off, right? So I would be looking for a retest of this low before trying to break through this downwards trend line, okay? So be looking for something like that. That continuation. You got tight stop loss here where you are looking for this to break onwards and upwards. And there's a lot of things to choose from within these markets where you are looking for those moves, okay? So be patient. Let trades come to you. Use good risk management. Wait for the signals within the areas to look for the longs, whether it's oversold, divergences, exhaustion wicks, continuations. There's many reversal signs. Go and study what reversal pattern in trading. I can't hold your hand with this one. Let's go. Bilateral patterns. Oh. There's some patterns to learn. How would this apply to your charts, right? Higher highs, higher lows, descending triangles, symmetrical triangles, ascending triangles, a whole bunch of them, right? So there's so much you can learn. Watching price action, I think, is the best, okay? So the way I would learn, if I was new, I would go out on my 12-hour on Bitcoin, and I'd mark vertical lines on all my reversals. I just go through, okay, there's a reversal there, there's one here, 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 up and down. So you see them both ways, right? And go and look at them. Look at them. See what they look like. Use your rewind tool. Rewind and learn, okay? Get into price action, baby. And by doing that, you're going to give yourself the edge that you deserve. Oh, look. Higher highs, exhaustion, overextended. Oh, higher highs, higher lows. Oh, that's a bearish divergence. Oh, exhaustion wick to the downside. Liquidity grab. Push onwards and upwards. Okay, that makes sense to me there. Oh, we're coming to another one. What are we going to get here? Dun, 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 dun. Oh, coming down. Coming down. Oh, bullish divergence. Continuation. Retest of that divergence. Oh, another one here. Oh, spike wave to the upside. Oh, another one here. Okay, go and do it. Maybe do it on a slower speed so you can keep up with it, okay? But you owe it to yourself to put in the work. This is not meant to be easy. But it's meant to be easy once you get the hang of it, okay? Managing risk, all that good stuff. Let's go over to Jasmy. Jasmy, babe. Jazz me up. Jazz hands. You guys got some jazz hands? Oh, man. Backtesting will give you years of data and months of experience in just a day of work. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. It's so important. Get into your future, man. And I think that's it. Like, you want to create a life for you and your family and all that, you know. That's why I do this show. It's like when I speak to you guys, I'm regurgitating what I've learned and back testing it with you guys, right? Jasmine, wow. Nice breakout here on Jasmine, okay? Continuation. So we were looking at Jasmine and we could definitely see like this sort of wedge. I see these wedges all the time on Market Cypher, which typically leads to big moves, okay? So right now you can see you had that big swing low, right? Big swing low, putting in an anchor wave, and then you got a nice higher low with a big exhaustion wick to the upside, okay? So this suggested strength, and buyers were coming in, okay, down here at our key level. Now going into price action here on the 4 hour, we can see we've clearly had that momentum push to the upside here on the waves, creating that higher high and higher low. So now we look for the retest, right? So the retest is what we're really looking for. We want to see this flag out, right? Possibly retesting these highs. Let's pull a volume across and have a gander here. Let's do a couple days here. Okay, so you have a nice little level here of support. And then you have the Big Daddy support. I would raise this one up a little bit. Okay. Now going into here. $382 of the entire move, maybe. 382 is a bit high. So golden pocket alongside with volume. So I would be looking here. Rejection off the highs here, though. This $20 or this 22 cent level that we were talking about yesterday has acted as good resistance, okay? Yes, we did wick above. Okay, it's not perfect, but it shows you where we're getting a reaction of price, okay? So I'll be looking here for a continuation on Jasmine. Up, then down, then up, then down, says Jorn Besser, man. Much love to you, Jorn Besser. In and out crypto, man. How you doing, man? Mr. Rocco, the man, the myth, the legend. You know, good people exist in this world, and Rocco is one of them. You know, he sent me all the way in Canada. It probably cost him $3,000 in shipping to get the Eskimo to ride the snowmobile, to hand off the T-shirts he gave me to the polar bear, who swam to my iceberg and delivered my T-shirts, okay? So, you know, shipping to the North Pole in Canada is not always easy. But, you know, Rocco, In and Out Crypto, we love you, bro. Good to see you, amigo mia, my brother. Thank you for being here. So if you want any sweet merch, In and Out Crypto, this is the guy, man. Get your swag on. Let's go over to BNB. Okay, I shared the BNB chart earlier today, guys. Let's go over to BNB. BNB is in an ascending, beautiful wedge. Okay, so BNB looks like it's ready to fire off. Okay, sheesh. Okay, coiling up. BNB in the place to be. Ascending triangle, bullish as ever, right? So you can see that very as clear as day. you're either looking to get long on the lows or you're looking to get long after the confirmed breakout and retest, okay? That's what you're looking for on stuff like this. For me right now, patience will prevail, right? Patience will prevail. You come up, let's pull volume across, have a look here. Yeah, so you can see that this spike of volume falls off right around here, which matches up with a lot of support and resistance, and then it doesn't really pick up until you get down here. Okay, so that to me would be my key area. Okay, key area. And then let's go into the 1 hour. Let's pull our fib. I like the fibs because when you pull it, and you can see where I pull it. I don't pull it from the bottom here. I pull it from the start of the move, from here, because this has done a move already. This is already one move. One, then continuation. I pull it from here. I don't pull it from here, okay? That's a little trick that I always try to share with you guys. Okay? Same with when we're dropping. I don't pull it from up here. I pull it from here. Right? You pull it from here, straight down. Look at that. You stopped at the golden pocket here. Can you see the exhaustion wick? Let's go into a shorter term time frame. Right? 786, perfect rejection off the 786 golden pocket area. Okay? Perfect. That is how I do it. So, same thing. I'm not pulling from here. I'm pulling from here. Up to the top. 382 matches up nicely. I pull it down because I'm looking to give it room, right? I'm not pulling this box up because I'm in an uptrend. I'm pulling it down because I'm looking for price to fall into it, okay? Price fall into it, little bit of divergence maybe, and then that continuation upwards, okay? So BNB looking juicy and nice triple bottom here, pushing onwards and upwards, okay? Let's see if we can take advantage of the price action. Tight stop losses, my friends. Good risk management. That's what will lead you to the promised land. Kyle, you going live after Alex O Crypto? Come on, man. Not today, he has the kids. That's going to be me. Not today, man. Babysitting. Kyle, I'm going to move closer to you, and our wives can just watch the kids in rotation so you and I can trade more, bro. How about that? Yeah? I think that's a great plan. I think that's a great plan, bro. I'm not talking about sharing wives, okay? All you guys, I know you guys are going to say something. Talking about sharing babysitters. Whew, Suey, man. Suey's got a move on it. It's got the moves like Jagger. Okay? Kyle, what do you call this, man? This to me looks like Cinderella's shoe. When price action does this, I've seen this so many times. What do you call this, bro? What do you call this, bro? When it does the dip of the toes and then a long, drawn-out kind of ugly chop. To me, it looks like a damn stiletto. Okay? Maybe I got to get my mind out of the gutter. I call that scam projects. It's not babysitting when they're your kids. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Come on, bro. So we had our extension level that we pulled the other day. Nice bounce, okay? Nice bounce. We got a nice 15% bounce, okay? 15%. A foretelling indicator of what is to come. Yeah, so clearly a liquidity sweep, right? Liquidity sweep, getting everybody kind of perma-bearish. Downwards trend line, breaking that downwards trend line continuation, right? Yeah. That bounce is a form of automatically rally triggered from limit buy walls. Yeah. Yeah, because this here is like very much limit orders being set and then buyers, that's just a quick bounce. And here it's like, even though people may be buying a little bit, it's just the sellers are in control, right? So here, Sui looking like it's got a little bit of legs left in it, okay? Good project, retest of this trend line, continuation to the upside, right? That's what I'd be looking for. But right now, you got some resistances. I'm not gonna really look for a trade on this. I would like to see recapturing of this level here before I'm looking to trade this thing. There's going to be a big move. I mean, that's a big move in itself. Look how we dropped 52%. I mean, that's double gains all the way back up, right? That's quite a lot of movement, right? So if we can just establish some support above this 107 area and then push, that would be good to see. I want to see proof in the pudding, right? This is a lot of hopium coming into the markets after the inflation data, okay? Cuts are coming, okay? So I want to see some proof in the pudding. It just got slapped down from downtrending momentum. It's a little more transparent that we will go down to the wick if there's a ton of liquidity resting there, yeah. There was. We got that delta bounce, though, man. So that's pretty cool to see. Right? We can see where liquidity lies. You don't need this indicator, right? It's there and it's up here, right? It's even probably right here if you want to pick it apart, okay? Let's go over to Pendle. Now, guys, if there's any last things you guys want me to look at, I'd be glad to. Just throw it in the chat. We'll do a couple before we head out here. Okay, very similar. All these are looking very similar. You got that lower low continuation pattern here. Money flow keeping still, pushing to the upside. Aggressive downtrend, looking to break. Yeah, breaking it onwards and upwards, okay? Haven't done TA on Pendle in quite a long time. FLR, yeah, no problem, Luna. Luna Moonrocket, good to see you. Welcome to Alex O Crypto Show. A lot of new people coming around, man. It's nice to see. Lots of new faces, lots of people to teach, and hopefully we can deliver some sort of value to people. I think that's what I strive to do. We are traders helping traders. I mean, traders doing YouTube. I think that's how we can put it, right? Don't necessarily want to be streaming all the time, but I do it because I learn so much from you guys, and we've really developed a group of people who can help one another, right? And I think that's what's so amazing about the world today, is that we can connect, right? We can connect with people on such niche things like trading, which isn't niche, but like, talk to your neighbor about Pendle, okay? Talk to people about Pendle and ask them what their thoughts are long-term on Pendle and see what they'd be like. I don't know. That's what I'm trying to get at, right? Nice move here. Coming up within this range here. So I would look for it to try and hold, at least this point of control down here. Holding 424 would be key on Pendle. Coming back to retest back down to 440. Another opportunity here on Pendle, okay? I want to see very strong kind of reversal signs, right? I want to see that kind of bottoming that we get, that higher high, a higher low, and then I'm looking for this one here, right? So if it's applying to this chart here, it's something along the lines of this, where you have this. I want to see a higher low, and I'm looking for this one here, right? I want to see significant highs taken out, like at least this one over here around 480, before I'm really aping in or any of that. It's crypto winter, baby. It's the summertime. Volatilities. Look how choppy the market has been until today. It has been a shit show going over here on Bitcoin, right? We can see here, shit show. Yesterday, shit show, right? This choppy inverse cup and handle, shit show, right? Even this bottom, right? Look at this bottom. Like, you go back to when we were trending, my friends. I made so much money between here and here, I would say. This was gravy. It was just very fluid. I remember catching this pump with Kyle. We were laughing. This breakout. Oh, yeah, baby. Okay? Very fluid. Nice movement, price action, you know? So right now they're chopping people up. They're spreading fear. We got elections on their way. We take advantage of what we can, right? And that's going to be what we do. Okay, let's go over to FLR. FLR USDT or dollar? I guess we go to dollar. FLR? No. FLR on Coinbase. D Johnny, how the hell am I late? I don't know, bro. Same time every day, man. Oh, man. So looking at this, clear aggressive downtrend, right? So you've had the pushback today, really looking for that established kind of breakout, right? So same kind of thing, looking for that bottoming, pulling our fixed range volume profile over. You got this resistance here to get above. You got some resistance here and some wicks, and then you got major resistance here and here, I would think. Okay? So you got some things to get above, right? Really V-shaped recovery. You can see that clear as day. Let's pull a fib from the swing high of this level to the low here. Yeah, so that's lining up here, trying to get above there. Your golden pockets here. So your big sell wall is right here on Flare or FLR, Fleur. We'll call it Fleur. Guy Lafleur. If you're Canadian, you know who Guy Lafleur is. Probably don't know if you're not Canadian. Yeah, V-shaped recovery. You clearly want to see this thing move onwards and upwards. You see money coming back in, but it's still very, very, very red. Okay, very red. So you see the push happening, the rejection here, coming on up, taking out these highs. So you're looking for continuation, right? Continuation from the lows here. Yeah, I would look for this 382 here. You can add text to the fib now? What? Is that a new option on the Fibonacci? Don't tell me I can write things. Hello? Ooh. Oh my God, that's an ugly fib. You can write on this. Bounce. Bitch. I say that sometimes when I need it to bounce. I say bounce, bitch, okay? I didn't know you could write on the fib. Maybe it's something that's always been. Has that always been there? And am I just realizing it now? Looking for a bounce level within this area, okay? Continuation up. Getting above this key level at 2.8 cents, okay? That's going to be your first goal. And then getting above all of these levels that I've marked out. Your big sell wall being around 2.9, okay? 2.9. I saw one more request. One more request. Near protocol. The one that has pushed, okay? The one that has pushed. Is it under my movers? No, it's under crypto too. No, it's not. It's under YouTube. Oof. So we were looking at the near breakout. Clearly, we were looking at near. That would have been a buy level and everything. Okay. The move's done. So near has been performing well. We were looking for that long. I didn't take it, but we were clearly looking for it. So that's a good sign that we were pretty much on point here. Near has a very nice chart in comparison to a lot of things. I think it's not only because it's the AI narrative alongside with it. So near, yeah, pushing onwards and upwards. That breakout coming up to key level of resistance on near. You got this big order block up here, right? So this is your highs, this is your resistance. Pushing into this area, you're probably going to get a little bit of chop and then continuation back, right? So if I'm looking for an opportunity on near, what I would be looking for, yeah, highs, pushing up, aggressive push up. So I'd be looking at this 382 area, 764, okay? Coming back to 764 and bouncing. This is a retest of the highs, right? So a lot of the time when things break out, they don't just continue upwards, right? They come back and they retest highs. You can see throughout here, retest, right? Coming back until it finally has broken out today, right? So you can expect for this to come back and then continue upwards, okay? Look for the reaction of price down below at these levels. Okay? I don't think it gets all the way down to 730, okay? You can see strength in certain tokens, and near is definitely one of them. So, and then this is limitless because then you're in price discovery, right? So looking for that continuation. I would keep this pretty tight though. If everything goes to shit and this crashes, you look for the trickle back down to the trend line and you look for that continuation pump, okay? Otherwise, look for that pop continuation. We're looking for the retests on all these altcoins, guys, and that's what I'd be looking for across the market. My friends, my Otter family, thank you. Thank you for supporting the channel. I appreciate every single one of you guys. Have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your evening. Happy hump day, all that stuff. God bless you guys. Have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day. Thank you guys for supporting me and supporting this channel. I will continue to show up for you guys as you show up for me. Thank you and have a wonderful day. Peace.
On the come up, better sit low. The product base, but it drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. Alexo, crypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. What you know about juice? Making the moves, that of no casual, breaking the news. Revenue proof, a building portfolios taking well over exceptional gain. I'm trapping this, so participation ain't a hard knock. I put in the work so you got knowledge. You ain't drawing with luck when you following us. The result is a pants full of fat pockets. Bada bang, that's an otter gang with an auto flame. With a lot of hate, get about the lane, ain't about the trade. Have another trade, get another play. They playing God so pretentious. Grapes in these waters forbidden. Well indeed, that's a felony. Don't look at me for the TRB. Have you heard of TRB? I don't know. On the come up, better sit low. The product base, but it drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. Alexo, crypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. Alexo, crypto, on the come up, better sit low. The product base, but it drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. Alexo, crypto, fit the party like a disco. fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. On the come up, better sit low. The product base, but it drip.